Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? You could tap in, you could tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and yeah, I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now listen, man, you already know time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G's. Time and energy, the highest forms of currency. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, getting to that money, but keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy are the highest forms of currency at all times. Is what it is. It'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that been tapped into the channel since day one, everybody that been investing their time and their energy, helping this channel grow organically. We growing this thing organically. You understand? Constant elevation. We on our way to the top. We on our way to 23,000 subscribers. Easy money. Big salute to y'all. Even bigger salute to all the newcomers, all the new investors, all the new subscribers, all the new people out there that's investing their time and their energy and making their way to Grown Man Business TV. Listen, you made your way to the realest channel on YouTube, carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to y'all. Now, listen, let's get right into the situation. You see the thumbnail, right? You see the thumbnail and you see the title. Hurricane Chris blast 50 Cent doing bad business, North versus South. Now, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be, but we're going to talk about this. Now, Hurricane Chris woke up this morning feeling some type of way. He woke up this morning in his bag. He feels some type of way about the situation with 50 Cent in Shreveport, Louisiana. And he voiced his opinion, and we're going to get into that. But if you didn't know, 50 Cent, he tapped into the South, just like a lot of dudes from New York, a lot of dudes from up north. Salute to my New Yorkers. Y'all already know we gonna talk about that. But for all the money that's supposed to be in New York City, for all the hustling and all this and that and third, when it come to up north, when it come to NYC, when it come to New York City, one thing for sure, two things for certain, New Yorkers always find a way down south. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put that out there. Like, you will hear New Yorkers talk so big, so proudly about New York City. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. They leave New York City and they make their way down south. Respectfully, this is just facts. This isn't it. You know, I'm not attacking or getting at New Yorkers and nothing like that. I'm just stating the facts, right? You know, most New Yorkers that you know, most New Yorkers that get some money or want to get some money or want to get more money, they have to leave New York City for some reason. They end up down south. You know, it's a lot of reasons for that. Taxes, you know what I'm saying? Property, land. See, New York City is cool when you talk about it and you paint those big pictures of the big cities and the bright lights. But when you go into the rotten apple, when you really tap into New York, it's missing and it's lacking a lot of resources. So the majority of New Yorkers, more than 50% of New Yorkers, in due time, they make their way down south. And 50 Cent is no different. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent is no different than all the New Yorkers that I'm talking about, right? 50 Cent recently went down to Shreveport, Louisiana, opened up G-Unit Studios, G-Unit Productions, this big studio. You understand what I'm saying? To make television shows, to make movies, to do content. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, I got to give a big salute to 50 Cent. Power move right there. One thing you got to know is 50 gonna make power moves when it comes to the currency, when it comes to the money, when it comes to the industry, when it comes to, making content. So that was a huge power move going down to Shreveport, Louisiana, and like any other New Yorker, taking advantage of the lower prices and the lower taxes and the land that's available down south. And again, big salute to 50 Cent, but Hurricane Chris feels like 50 Cent is not doing good business with the locals in Shreveport, Louisiana. He feels like he's being controlled by the dog fur having people. You know, the people with the dog fur, they kind of controlling 50 right now. They're using 50 to bring a lot of money to the city. They're taking advantage of him, and they're not going to let him tap in to the locals, to the youth, to the urban community in Shreveport, Louisiana. So, we're gonna talk about this, and we're gonna really have a conversation about this. Big salute to everybody that's in the chat. Big salute to everybody that's tapped in. Nice Sunday morning, beautiful outside. And I wanted to really kind of just talk about what we seeing with this. You got to understand something, man. These things have to be spoken about. These things have to be talked about. And we're going to break this down now. Now, one thing for sure, two things for certain. This not going to be your average live stream because I'm kind of siding with 50 Cent on this one. I feel like it's some game that can be given to Hurricane Chris. I feel like it's some game that he's missing when it comes to business and when it comes to, big business. So we're gonna talk about that. Big salute to the chat, man. If you not tapped in, the analytics so that y'all will be tapped in. So it ain't no thing. We building up these numbers. We getting back in the algorithm. That strike is still on the channel from No Hoffa. So we working right now. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Big salute to the channel. Let's tap into this now. Right before we get into this, I want to give a big salute to Chig Smooth. This is we salute to Chig Smooth for putting the content out there. And here we go. Big salute to the chat. Let's listen to hold on real fast. Let me see something. Let's listen to, yeah, there we go. Let's listen to what Hurricane Chris got to say when it comes to 50 Cent. Let's listen to him. Give him a second to chat, and here we go. Salute to the chat. Y'all already know what time it is.
How the fuck you supposed to be? That's a part of hip hop. You throw a mother concert in Louisiana and don't book no Louisiana legends and put no bankroll in no Louisiana legends pocket, but you pay the police $500,000. What type of bitch ass shit is that? You ain't fucking with my city. You taking advantage of my city. The shit cheap and shit costs way less than it costs where you from. And y'all stupid, slow mother, so crazy that y'all gonna let this come down here and not show no love to Louisiana. This book no Louisiana artist. Ain't book Big Papa. Ain't book B Will. Ain't book Hurricane. Didn't even go to Baton Rouge and get no boosies or nothing, no webbies. Like, didn't fuck with us. Came to take advantage of us. Shreveport had cheap ass land. He came and bought that shit and don't give a fuck about fucking with us. And he just showed you that by paying the police $500,000 when we got young out here starving, when we got out here killing each other. That fucking money could have went to anything to help the mother youth. We don't need more money invested into the police. We need more money invested into the community. We need mother who know the community, who know the people, who willing to put their mother feet on the ground to make a difference with their influence. Fuck your money. We don't care nothing about it. You think these white people ain't been having no mother money in Louisiana? They using you to come through this and to pay the city up. Finna use you to rebuild the roads. They not finna use you to help the youth. Louisiana give a fuck about jail.
Now, Hurricane Chris, you said a lot in that clip right there. You know understand? And before I get into the situation, before I kind of really tap into it, you got to understand that it always been like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always heard about up north. We always heard about New York. So salute to New York. But we always noticed down south that New Yorkers, they come down south and they take advantage and they tap into the resources that come with being down south and that the things that you can't get from up north, right? So he's really upset with that. But I gotta say this, and I gotta go ahead and put this out there. You really jumped the gun, Hurricane Chris. Now, again, big salute to 50 Cent for making that move. That was a real power move, homie. That was a real power move what 50 Cent did. And you kind of jumped the gun because the G Unit Studios have just opened. They just opened. He ain't been open 3 months, 4 months yet. He ain't been open a half a year, the G Unit Studios. So you not really giving 50 Cent a chance to tap into the youth. All the shit you talking about, it take time to get those things situated. It take time to get settled in a whole new place and be able to tap into the things that you talking about. The issues and the social issues that you talking about in this video, been happening in Shreveport, Louisiana. It ain't really for 50 Cent alone to come down there and change what y'all got going on down there. You understand? I want to start with that. Like, Hurricane Chris, you was a huge star at one point. Hey, baby. Like, I remember your songs being big. I remember you with the big jewelry and the chains and all the money and all the glitz and the glamour. And the real question to me is, why didn't you tap in and start changing your community? Why didn't you tap in and started making a change for the youth? Making a change for and stopping all the killing. Why have you never done a stop the violence campaign down there in Shreveport, Louisiana? You wait for 50 Cent to come down there to try to make his lane and do his thing. And the first thing you want him to do is change the climate for y'all down there when y'all been living in that climate. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was nasty work. Now, let's kind of break this down. I want to just go because he said a lot, right? So I want to just break down each section of what he was talking about. Big salute to the chat. Salute to Chigs, man. Here we go.
How the fuck you supposed to be? That's a part of hip hop. You throw a mother concert in Louisiana and don't book no Louisiana legends and put no bankroll in no Louisiana legends pocket, but you pay the police $500,000. What type of bitch ass shit is that?
All right, let's stop right there, right? 50 Cent just recently threw, I guess, a grand opening for the studio that he bought down there, all the land and, you know, the grand opening, right, for this big G-Unit studio. He threw a really big party. He had a lot of celebrities. He had a celebrity basketball game. I'm sure he had a after party. I'm sure he did a lot. It was a lot of partying going down there for the grand opening. And Hurricane Chris is saying, why didn't you get any Louisiana artists involved? Right? You come down there, you throwing these big parties, you didn't put no money in the pockets of any Louisiana artists, right? And my thoughts on that is this: like I said, he just now opened in the studio. He don't have a relationship with none of you guys just yet. He ain't tapped into y'all. When it like y'all don't rub shoulders with 50 Cent. Y'all ain't friends. You understand what I'm saying? So you haven't even given this man a chance. Now, I said you jumped the gun because imagine this. Imagine 50 Cent planning you know, Louisiana Legends concert or a Louisiana Legends festival that he's going to throw. You don't know what 50 Cent got planned. One thing for sure, two things for certain, 50 Cent is from the hood, homie. He's probably, bro, y'all got lucky with a dude like 50 Cent opening that studio. He's a hood. He's very in touch. He's a black, yeah, man. He gonna tap in with the hood, but you don't even get this man a chance to get his feet settled before you start complaining about him not putting no money in your pockets. Nasty work, Hurricane Chris. And I'm from the South, homie. And I got to side with a New Yorker on this one. I got to side with 50 Cent on this one. That shit is nasty work what you got going on right now. He didn't book no Louisiana artists. It probably was a reason for that. But how you know in the future he don't got plans to do something with Louisiana artists? And if he does have plans to do anything with a Louisiana artist, you probably cut yourself out the pot. You probably cut yourself out the money by hopping on this social media, hopping behind one of these cameras and running off at the mouth. You got to understand something. Grown men don't move off feelings and emotions, and you're very emotional in this video. So what you should have did is you should have went on that porch. You should have rolled you up a blunt or a Newport 100, whatever you smoke. You should have sat down and you should have relaxed and you should have gathered your thoughts before you started talking on this camera. That's what you should have did. And then once you would have got the emotions out the way and you would have started thinking logically, you would have said, you know what? Let me reach out to 50. It's probably a reason why 50 Cent didn't tap into the legends. Maybe he don't know who the legends are in Louisiana, in Shreveport. Lil Boosie is from Baton Rouge. He probably didn't want to bring Lil Boosie to Baton Rouge. He hasn't had a chance to tap in to Shreveport. Who the hell know who is the stars and the legends of Shreveport, Louisiana? We don't know who. I didn't know you was from Shreveport, Louisiana, nigga. I know who Hurricane Chris is, but I didn't know you was from Shreveport, Louisiana. 50 Cent ain't had the G-Unit studios open for 1 year yet. He ain't got his feet wet. And you already pointing the finger and making accusations and talking out of emotions and feelings. Now, you also said that he paid $500,000 to the police. Well, listen, man, that's the first thing you want to do when you a 100 millionaire, almost a billionaire, when you a big businessman down in the South. Because in Louisiana, it's different from New York, homie. It ain't the same. And you saw the movie Life, right? Live. I'm talking Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy. You saw that movie, right? You saw that movie. They'll throw your ass in jail, businessman or not. Down south in Louisiana, they can't wait to throw a nigga in jail. So first what we gonna do is we gonna put some money in the police department pockets. We gonna grease the police department. We gonna make sure they right. And you little young niggas in Louisiana, y'all like NBA young boy. Y'all dudes is shooting and killing and robbing and stealing. So yeah, we gonna pay for protection down here in the South, especially if your ass from New York City. 50 Cent is a genius, homie. You think it ain't a method to the... See, you ain't... A lot of these dudes ain't smart enough. They think that they smart enough. I tell y'all all the time, everybody want a big house. Everybody wants the fruits of your labor. But most people, 90% of them, can't handle what come with having a big ass house. They can't pay the electric. They can't even fathom the shit that it take to take care of these amenities that come with living like this. So, and I'm just talking on my level. So when you're talking about 50 Cent, somebody worth a couple of $100 million, a genius, a mastermind businessman, you think you already know, you can foresee what he got. So you think you know what he got going on. You talking like he's soft for paying the police $500,000 to protect his goddamn warehouse, protect his studios, and to make sure he good down there. I gotta side with the New Yorker on this one because the New Yorker is the better businessman in this particular situation. Hurricane Chris, we gonna correct you, man. We gonna line you up. This video right here, I know I set it up to make it look like we was gonna go at the New York. You know how I do. Everybody know how I do. I'm a be the villain when it come to that. But when it come, well, right is right and wrong is wrong. Real is real and BS is BS. All in alkaline lifestyle. I see you in the chat. That feminine energy that we do need is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. Yeah, good wrench in the chat. Salute to the chat. MJ, I see you in the chat. What it do? The real Derek Jackson. I see you in the chat. Candace, I see you. I see you in the chat. We just running up the numbers. It's a good Sunday. We gonna have good dialogue today because you gotta understand something. Things like this gotta be corrected. That's what a grown man business, that's what that vision, that's what that voice is for. Yeah. You jumped the gun, Hurricane Chris. This is the first party that he threw. How you know he ain't got plans to throw a festival with the Louisiana legends? How you know he ain't got a plan to throw a party, to throw... Calm down, homie. Simmer down. All right? And $500,000 to the police, that's easy money. That's lightweight. You know, when you on a certain level, homie, y'all, that's one thing for sure, two things for certain. A lot of these rappers, a lot of our prominent black men, they make the mistake of paying their homeboys to do security. They make the mistake of paying their you know, these little rinky-dink security officers to hold guns for them. And they either lose their life or they go to jail. So 50 Cent being a prominent black man that he is no other way. We're going to pay the local police department. We're going to put that money in their hands. We're going to make sure those white police officers with the dog fur are highly happy and taken care of. So you young, wild-ass young black dudes, you young niggas who don't got no kind of understanding of big business won't come over here and vandalize the G units because G Unit is New York. G Unit is synonymous with New York City. And you got a big ass G Unit Studios in the middle of Louisiana with G Unit written all in big bold letters. Nigga, that's gonna be you need protection. Big protection. All the celebrities that came down to support 50 Cent, they need to be escorted from and to the airport. All right, man. So let's tap back into Hurricane Chris. Salute to the chat. Nasty work, Hurricane. I can't lie. Let's listen some more.
Ain't fucking with my city. You taking advantage of my city. The shit cheap and shit costs way less than it costs where you from. And y'all stupid, slow mother so crazy that y'all gonna let this come down here and not show no love to Louisiana. This book no Louisiana artist.
All right, let's start. Oh, hold on. I'll let you go.
Ain't book Big Papa. Ain't book B Will. Ain't book Hurricane. Didn't even go to Baton Rouge and get no boosies or nothing, no weddies. Like, didn't fuck with us. Came to take advantage of us. Shreveport had cheap ass land. He came and bought that shit and don't give a fuck about fucking with us. And he
Stop right there. Now, I already told you that as far as the South, we know where the money is at. We know where the money is at. You don't see people from down south running up to New York to live in Harlem, or running up to New York to live in Brooklyn or Queens or the Bronx or whatever. You don't see that happening because it ain't no wealth for real up there like that. It ain't no land. And see, when I say wealth, I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about health as wealth. I'm talking about nature, Mother Nature. I'm talking about, you know, the other things that you need in this world other than a dollar bill, right? You need sanitary. You need that shit not to be rat infested. I mean, yeah, it's terrible in New York City, man. And I gotta keep it 100. So you don't see us coming up to New York, but you always see New Yorkers coming to down south because in due time you're gonna realize the difference in the two, homie. Right? So he's saying, you know, 50 Cent came down to Shreveport, Louisiana to take advantage of Shreveport, Louisiana, to take advantage of the low taxes, to take advantage of the low property value, to take advantage of how poor that area is, right? And I'm not gonna disagree with that. 50 Cent built his G Unit Studios in Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, for a reason. For a reason. It was not because he liked Shreveport, Louisiana. It's not because that's where he parties at, that's where he lives at, that he got family. It's nothing personal connected to 50 Cent and Shreveport, Louisiana. It's simply the property value is low. You can buy up a bunch of land, right? Taxes, property taxes, all that shit is very low. You understand what I'm saying? So I do agree with that. But I don't think that 50 Cent was wrong for doing that. And, you know, he said that 50 is not showing love to Shreveport, Louisiana. He's going to do nothing but, no, you got to understand something, Hurricane Chris. Let's really talk about this. 50 Cent took advantage of what's going down in Shreveport, Louisiana, but only to, you know, out of that taking advantage, he's providing jobs. You know how many people from Shreveport, Louisiana is going to be working at G Unit Studios? How many young black men, young black women are going to be able to start creating content at Shreveport, at G Unit Studios? How many older black men, older black women are going to be doing janitorial work, going to be cooking at, come on, homie. You know how much money he brings to the city, how much money he brings to the urban community? Why is it that you so mad at 50 Cent, but those dog fur people, Caucasian people, they come down there and they take advantage of Shreveport, Louisiana all the time. They come down there and they buy up land in your area, in your city, in your hood all the time. White people, they run Shreveport, Louisiana. But as soon as 50 Cent come down there, you at his neck already. You ain't gave this black man a chance to get his feet wet. You ain't gave, nigga, who is Big Will? I don't know that. You naming rap artists that nobody knows, homie. If I don't know who Big Trill is and Big Will is, why do you think 50 Cent would know who it is? Come on, man. Nasty work, man. And right is right and wrong is wrong. And the problem is, you so-called gangsters, you so-called killers, cause we gonna talk about that. You know, Hurricane Chris just beat a body where he killed a black man in Shreveport, Louisiana, right? And then you beat that body on self-defense. I'm not going at you for the self-defense, but what I am saying is you doing more damage to the community than 50 Cent is. Like, you gotta be wary and mindful, right? And you talk gangster, right? I'm sure you done, you like I said, you just beat a body. You talking real gangster to 50 Cent, right? About what he's doing in big business in your area. But I'm telling you, it's probably 100 white men, Caucasian dog fur having men out there in that same area buying up all the land, buying up all the property, gentrifying your whole goddamn neighborhood, and you ain't made one video about them. You ain't exposing them. You ain't talking disrespectful and cursing and using profanity towards them. See, these same dudes, they turn real humble when the white man come around. When that dog fur having Caucasian come around, they humble themselves. They simmer down. The voice turns very mellow. Now he ain't got an Adam's apple no more. Now he knows how to speak proper English, and he ain't cursing and using profanity. And guess what else he know how to do? Yes, sir. No, sir. You feel me? See. When the white man, when the dog fur having white man come around, it's yes, sir, no, sir. But when 50 Cent come around and he spend his money and he buy his land and he start creating his dream and his G-Unit studios, now you talking all crazy, saying he a hoe and all this X, Y. Nah, we gonna cut that. We gonna nip that in the bud, homie. I told you, I don't care where you from. Grown man business is grown man business. That's a universal energy. And this ain't grown man business. You looking real emotional right now. You look like you arguing with your baby mama right now. You should have sat down, smoked you a cigarette or smoked you a blunt, whatever you into, had you a drink. You should have calmed down. You should have gathered your thoughts. You should have got out of your feelings. And then you would have started thinking with logic, and you would have said, you know what? Hold up. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Maybe 50 doesn't know who we are. Maybe 50 don't know who Big Will is and Big Chook and all these rappers you name, because nobody knows these guys. Maybe I can DM 50 Cent. I'm a star. I'm a rap artist. I know he know my music. I'm going to send 50 Cent a DM, and I'm going to tell him, what I would suggest. I want to see if he'll just take a few suggestions from me. I can't tell him this grown man shit that a lot of these young boys don't know nothing about. You don't even know how to approach another grown man respectfully, where y'all can have a dialogue, where y'all can kind of swap ideas out. And 50 Cent would have said, damn, Hurricane Chris, that's genius. I didn't get to do it this time. Forgive me, right? Forgive me if I didn't do it this time, but I'm going to throw a whole festival called the Legends of Louisiana. We going to have Lil Boosie. We going to have Master P. We going to have goddamn, we going to have, we going to have NBA Youngboy. We going to have Hurricane Chris. We going to have all the legends of Louisiana. And it's going to be a 4 or 5 day festival. And I'm going to pay you $50,000. I'm going to pay them $50,000. And we going to eat. You think that ain't coming? But you got in your feelings. So if there is anything I'm sure you ain't going to get a call. You remember how Bobby Shmurda started running his mouth about Rick Ross? And then when Rick Ross didn't call him or didn't help him get that $30,000, $40,000 he was supposed to get for that show in Jamaica, he got up here and got to crying. Oh man, you cut your money off running your mouth, homie. You cut your money off. All right? So let's just leave it at that. There's nothing wrong. It's always a problem when a black man. We here, man. 29 minutes in. Salute the 52 people in the chat. Hit the subscribe button. Let me give y'all some game, right? And I'm going to talk more about this later in the video, but I just want to kind of give y'all some context. When they say that it's nothing personal, it's only business, that is a real saying, homie. It's nothing personal, it's only business. And what black people got to understand is when we talk about the things that white people have and the business and the generational wealth that, Jewish people and all these different cultures have, right? You got to understand it's nothing personal, it's only business. And to get that generational wealth, to get that money, to get on a level that y'all feel like y'all want to be on. We all talk about it. We want to be on that level. We want generational wealth. You have to be a shrewd businessman. Have you ever heard of that? The word shrewd. Shrewd. You have to be a shrewd businessman. A shrewd businessman. And what does that mean, Grown Man Business TV? When you say shrewd businessman, that means you got to be cutthroat. You got to step on any and everybody to get to the top. With this content, I told you I'm going to step on a lot of content creators on my way to 100,000 subscribers, because you got to be a shrewd businessman. You got to say, it's nothing personal, it's all business, and I'm going to step on you, homie. So when you see dudes like 50 Cent making these kind of moves, homie, buying up 100 acres out there in the country somewhere, building a whole goddamn TV, podcast, content studio out there, that's because he has to cut out Netflix. He has to cut out, Star, all of the big television networks that was, y'all was watching BMF and y'all was watching Power and y'all was watching all 50 Cent shows on the, you gotta be shrewd. You gotta say, thank you, Star, but now I'm going to do my own thing. And I'm gonna put my TV shows on my own situation. The same thing like with Tyler Perry, man. Like it or not. So when you don't understand that, when you don't understand big business and you don't understand being a shrewd businessman, this when you start looking like this, because you taking the shit personal. You taking it personal, my G. Never getting your emotional, never getting your feelings. Stop taking big business personally. All right? So we're gonna move forward. Salute to the chat. Yeah, Dean, when I get in my bag, man, I read the comments when I get a chance to, man, but I get in my bag, man. The downloads is downloading. I got to get his game up. You know what I'm saying? It's really not about off the top engaging. I got to get his game up for the youngsters that's listening to me, for the people that's falling under my voice on this Sunday. You understand? And then I get to the comments, man, but big salute to you. Shrewd businessmen, big business. That's the only way them niggas. When you want to be on that level, you got to do some. You don't get 100 million. You don't get big business being personal and being nice. Shrewd businessmen, right? So big salute to the chat. Real one. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Big salute. Dro the Poet, I see you, homie. Charlie G, I see you. What it do? Yeah, like, bro, like, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? You Hurricane Chris, but you ain't relevant. When the last time a nigga thought that you was even rapping? How he know? Who is your publicist, nigga? Who is your manager? Who exactly was 50 Cent supposed to reach out to set up some booking fees with you? It's nasty work. So I'm siding with a New Yorker. Salute to me. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to make sure y'all hear this and y'all see this. I'm siding with a New Yorker this morning. I'm feeling good today. I woke up on the good side, on the right side of the bed, homie. Yeah, I'm feeling good today. I'm siding with 50 Cent. All right? Let's see what we got. Let's see what else he's talking about. He was mad, man. He was emotional. He was mad, homie.
He just showed you that by paying the police $500,000 when we got young out here starving, when we got out here killing each other. That fucking money could have went to anything to help the mother youth. We don't need more money invested into the police. We need more money invested into the community. We need mother who know the community, who know the people, who willing to put their mother feet on the ground to make a difference with their influence.
Hey. Who are you to tell that man what the money could be used for? Again, my niggas, black people, niggas got to do better, and we got to speak on this kind of foolery, man. Why you ain't put your money into all that shit that you talking about? Do you have any receipts, Hurricane Chris? Are you ever helping the youth? Are you ever doing a Stop the Violence campaign? Have you ever done anything like that? I'm 100% sure I could go listen to your music and hear you talking about shooting and killing and robbing and drug dealing. I'm sure you talked about that. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I'm sure you was talking about hey, baby. But as soon as another nigga come down there and get to spending money, now you want to tell me what to do with my money. You want to tell me what that money could have been used for. Nigga, what? Ain't no grown man gonna accept that. That's how I know you's a hoe. You know, you sounded like a hoe. You sounded like a baby mama out here. You sounded like one of 50 Cent baby mamas, homie. You know, yeah, the money could have been you. Well, bitch, go get the money then. Go get the money, shorty. You ain't sounding like a man right here, homie. The money could have been used for this, and the money, the tree, we don't need that. Well, whatever. Listen, homie. Why you ain't went and put into what the youth need out there? That's your city. That's your area. Why you ain't think about setting up a warehouse for niggas to come out there and do content? Why you ain't do a Stop the Violence march? Why you ain't do a Stop the Violence campaign? Why when that young man went in your car, you ended his life and you ain't give him a chance to live? Why you ain't shoot him in the leg? Why you ain't blow his arm off? If he was violating your vehicle and the shit was going down, why you ain't give him a leg shot? Why did you have to delete that black man? But now you want to tell another black man what his money supposed to be doing and what his money ain't supposed to be doing. And wonder why from the outside looking in, nobody respect these dudes as men, homie. You not a man, homie. You a whole baby mama out here, Hurricane. You sound like a baby mama. You sound like a baby mama, homie. Trust me, I know how that go. Shit is nasty. We don't need that. Well, listen, if it was that bad, right? Why ain't you stepping out? In Norfolk, Virginia, it get popping where I'm from. Before I wait for 50 Cent or one of these dudes to reach out, I'ma do a Million Man March. I'ma do a Stop the Violence campaign. The reason why I don't have to do nothing like that is because our city, like any other city, is violent, but we starting to come around, homie. We don't got gangs in our city. It's killing that's going on. It's violence that's going on. But a lot of our youth is turning entrepreneur. A lot of the people in my community, we starting to build our community, homie. Big salute to Trophies out there. Trophies mattresses. Big salute to Made in Norfolk Apparel. Amir Driver. Big salute to me, Grown Man Business TV. Homegrown. Built organically. You ain't, what the fuck is you doing in Shreveport, Atlanta, homie? Do you got a voice out there? I mean, I said Atlanta. Shreveport, Louisiana. Do you got a voice out there? Do you help the youth? Are you saying anything that's making the youth say, man, we rocking with Hurricane Chris? Or is you just out here complaining about what another man doing with his money? And a dude to get to talking about his in my city and they coming, y'all let him. First off, can't nobody let me do nothing. Can't nobody let 50 Cent do nothing. And the only people out there that might be able to let you move and let you not is the white people. You ain't got no pull out there. If you was smart, if you was a man, you would have reached out to 50 Cent. Fuck the party. We ain't get invited to this party, but 50, I got some ideas. I know how to take this to the next level. I know how you can reach the youth, homie. You might, we gonna talk about that because I want to get deep into the situation. I'm gonna let him talk a little bit more because he got some more to say. But you gotta understand something. When you a puppet like 50 Cent and you on that level, you just can't come out there and start saving urban America. You gotta play in them 50 Cent is a puppet as well. He know how to play the game, but he's a puppet, homie. Yeah, we gonna pay the white people in the police station. We gonna donate 100 million, $500,000 to the police. He done took pictures with governors and he done took pictures with the motherfucking politicians. He rubbing shoulders with the white people. If you was smart, you would have told him, homie, you could do all that through me. I'm connected to the hood. I'm connected to the urban community. Let's sit down and have a conversation where you can start sponsoring, you know, the youth football authority and the youth back to school programs and the youth this and the youth that, and Hurricane Chris could be the face of it. So you ain't got to worry about them people. I can do it. See, you ain't a man, homie. So the first thing you did was got up here and got the right. What you thought I did? I saw this shit. I said, man, that's nasty work, right? I didn't get emotional, but I still sat here with this video for about 20 minutes. I listened to him a few times. I ingested and you know, took in what he was saying. I digested it and then I dissected it. Oh, we talking, baby. I got bars for you. I ingested it, I digested it, and then I sat here and I dissected everything he was saying before I cut this camera on. And after I did that, I said, okay, you know what? Here we go. I got the thumbnail together. I set up the live stream, and I went live. So that I ain't gonna talk to you, Hurricane Chris, with emotion. I'm gonna talk to you from a grown man to a little puppy, cause you a puppy, homie. So now I'm just dropping knowledge on you. I'm just giving you game, homie. Never tell a grown man what to do with his money or what you think could be done with his money. You sound like a liability talking like this, nigga. Make yourself an asset to any situation, an asset. Salute to the chat. Adrian, I see you in there, homie. What it do?
Fuck your money. You don't care nothing about it. You think these white people ain't been here no money in Louisiana? They using you to come through this and to pay the city up. Finna use you to rebuild the roads.
So why you ain't been speaking on them white people that you talking about that got the money already? Because they been down there railroading you young boys. They been down there railroading you black people. They been down there taking advantage of y'all. So why you ain't never spoken, said they name? Who are these people that you talking about? What's their names? I call them the people with the dog fur. You know, it smell like a Labrador, a sheepdog, a golden retriever. You know how I talk about them. But why I ain't never heard you talk about them like that, Hurricane Chris? Why you ain't never spoke on these people that you talking about? Who are they? First and foremost. So they been down there getting money and you ain't had nothing to say. You roll over and you kiss the knee and you kiss the ring and yeah, you ain't got nothing to say, but you want to talk to 50. Okay, cool. They gonna use you to pay up the city. Oh yeah, they gonna, what you thought? You thought 50 Cent already knew he was gonna have to pay up the city. Pay money to the governor, pay money to the mayor, pay money to the police department. So that's what he doing right now. But you ain't even gave him a chance to pay up the city so he could be safe down there. You try and get in his pockets already. Huh? So you just said it. They're going to use you to pay up the city. And you said something else that yeah, because it's nasty work. You said they're going to use him to pay up the roads and they're going to use his money to fix the roads out there. This nigga is a hell of an asset to your city. Y'all been riding on potholes, the Grand Canyon. Y'all been riding in ditches. Y'all roads probably ain't got concrete or pavement or tar on it. And you telling me you been riding around on them bullshit ass roads all this time? Riding them dunks on 26s and you ain't paved the road yet. They gonna use him to big up y'all city. And you got a problem with that. They're going to use him to pay into y'all, because 50 Cent going to pay. He ain't paying what he would pay up north, but he's still going to pay. Come on, man. Come on, man. You got to understand that this is a level you ain't ready for. You shouldn't even be speaking on this type of shit. Your mind and your mental capacity ain't on that level, homie. You ain't got to have money to be on that level. Your mental capacity got to be on that level. So I ain't made $100 million, but I know big business. I know what that shit mean, homie, when they throw festivals and they build big. That's what's happening in Virginia right now. In Norfolk, VA, you got all type of shit. They about to build a stadium. They tearing down malls and turning them shits into whole arenas. It's a lot of money. They using 50. No, 50 is allowing himself to be an asset to your community. That's what's happening. He's not being used. He's allowing himself to be an asset. See how two things could be right at the same time? See how you could say something and then I can rearrange it, change your perspective. Oh, he's letting the white man use him. Nah, he's allowing himself to be an asset to your community. And you should be thanking 50 Cent. You should be saying, man, we appreciate you for bringing 200-300 jobs down here. We appreciate you for paying these taxes and putting money into the goddamn city, paying the police officers. So now they ain't stressed out shooting us all over the because that's all it is. Oh, that 500,000. Oh, them police officers is happy. They gonna pull your ass over. They gonna say, oh, we give you a pass today. Oh, listen, I'm gonna just give you a warning today, Hurricane Chris. Now get your ass on up on the road, boss. Get your ass on up on the road there now, boss there. Huh? Oh, you didn't know 50 Cent gave us $500,000? I ain't got time to shoot you in your ass today, boss. Hey, black man, listen to me, get your ass, take your weed, take your dope, and get your ass up on the road. 50 Cent, man, we all got a $10,000 bonus last month from 50 Cent, boy. Shit. Give a goddamn what. Take your weed, take your dope, and get your ass on up the road there, boy, next time I see you. You feel me? That's what happened, homie. Yo, that's what happened. Salute, Wisdom B. I see you in the chat. Come on, man. These niggas is lost. Lost. So today is a good day. Hey, guess what? I'm siding with a New Yorker today. Oh, it's a good day when grown man business TV sides with a New Yorker. When grown man business TV say I'm taking the side and I'm rocking with somebody from New York City today. Oh, it's a good day. All right. Big salute to the chat. Let's see what else he got to say, man. This nigga talking crazy, man.
They not finna use you to help the youth. Louisiana give a fuck about jail.
Now, Hurricane Chris also took to the caption to say, the people around 50 Cent.
Shreveport, Louisiana only care about jail. Well, 50 Cent don't want to go to jail. So we going to pay these people up. The dog fur people, we going to take care of their pockets first. But guess what? Soon as I take care of their pockets, I do a couple of balls and rallies and we take a couple of pictures and I sign a few autographs and these white people feel comfortable with me, 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson. Then and only then will I start rubbing shoulders with Lil Boosie and you wild-ass niggas out here. But let simmer down, Hurricane Chris. Let the man work, man. Let the man do work, man. Let him do work, man. Let him handle his business. Chigs, what it do, man? Salute to Chig Smooth. That's where I was watching the content from. I'm not gonna let him read it. I'm gonna read his I'm gonna read what he said to 50 Cent on his Twitter, on his Instagram. It says, Hurricane Chris official, the people around 50 Cent are from New York, even the ones who live in Shreveport. They are attempting to gatekeep a person who could have really made a difference and challenge you to let me show you our community and let the things that the rotten people around you have hidden. We are the fourth worst educated state in America. Murder happens daily and our youth is lost. None of the people around you know the city and needs not even to fake. Now I'm reading what he's writing. He was typing fast. You know when the nigga get to typing fast, he get to leaving words out and bear with me. Leaving out punctuations. The nigga ain't this nigga ain't put one period. Hey, listen, look at this. This nigga ain't put one period. You were right about that, Hurricane Chris. This nigga wrote a paragraph with no periods in it. No period. Hey, Hurricane Chris, that's called a run-on sentence. A run-on sentence. Nasty work right there. I wanted to point that out. That was nasty. I just started reading this shit. It's chopping me up because I'm looking for the period, quotation marks, capital letters and shit. I'm trying to figure out what we looking. Okay, let's just do this again. Let's do the chat. I just wanted to show you. It ain't a period in the paragraph. It ain't a goddamn period. This a whole sentence. Look, this a whole sentence right here. He ain't even put a period at the end of the goddamn sentence. Come on, man. Hey, man, listen, man. That was crazy. Fucked me up right there. Okay, and he did say that. He did say that it's the fourth worst educated state in America. And the way you wrote this run along sentence right here, I would say y'all probably top 1 or 2. Either the first worst educated state in America or your ass is number 2. I ain't gonna give you number 4 because you didn't put 1 period. You're running your goddamn mouth about what 50 Cent need to be doing with hundreds of millions of dollars, and then you write a paragraph worth of material and you don't use a goddamn period in the, okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. The people around 50 Cent are from New York, even the ones who live in Shreveport, period. That's supposed to be a period right there, or a comma, but I would put a period right there. They are attempting to gatekeep a person who could have really made a difference, a challenge. Okay, period right there. It's a period right there, B. That's a period right there. Could have really made a difference, period. I challenge you to let me show you our community and the things that the rotten people around you have hidden, period. Calm, period right there, right? That's a sentence. We are the we would have been a capital W right there. That would have been a capital W. We are the fourth worst educated state in America, comma. Murder happens daily. You got to put a comma right there so that we can take in what you just said about the fourth worst educated state in America. And then you put a comma right there. That's like a yield sign. That's like a sign that said, oh, nigga, slow down real quick. We about to go and keep going, right? In America, comma. Murder happens daily and our youth is lost. Period, nigga. That's it right there. The youth is lost. Period. Capital N. None of the people around you going into a whole nother. None of the people around you know what the city needs. Not even the fake nonprofits, but the other story we love. Okay, not even the fake nonprofits. Karma. But that's, man, this nigga, this shit is nasty work. But that's another story. We love you, but you have been led wrong by people with no community outreach except downtown. Okay, period right there. You're a pint man. That shit says pint man. Right here. That's a period. Capital. Your pint man. Pint. I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about. Can name neighborhoods in my city. You're smart, bro. Everybody is fucking with you and you with the cats. Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder. You gotta be 100. Hey man, first off, you need to go back and rewrite this whole run along sentence right here. That was nasty work, man. And even with this, what you saying, bro, you talking about some shit you don't know nothing about, man. You don't know nothing about. The man ain't been in the city for a year yet. Why? What are you talking about? Give 50 Cent a chance to get his feet wet and see what's going on in your community and see where he can work and where he can help at. You need to go back and get a GED, man. You should be more focused right now about learning how to write an email out properly, homie. So let me ask you a question. If 50 Cent would have reached out to you and said, Hurricane Chris, man, that song you had, A Baby, we want you to perform at this party that I'm having. What do you think about that? And he would have put a period, or he would have put a question mark because he asked you a question. What do you think about that? You would have responded like this with no periods, no question marks, no commas, no nothing, nigga, no capital letter, nothing, nigga. You just a run along sentence, and then we supposed to do business. I'm gonna leave y'all with this when it comes to this situation, Hurricane Chris. That was nasty, man. Nasty work. Shit like that throw me off. I read out loud very well, but that shit, then you ain't even spelling out you. Like, where's the O? Why not just put Y-O-U? Why just put that right there like that? You did it all over the goddamn plate. I'm talking about where is it? You spelling you in different ways, bruh. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, why using you? Using you. Okay, listen right here, right? Listen right here. Like, listen right here. Look at this shit right here. Oh, Lord. Let me start right here. Look at this shit right here. Your pipe man can name the neighborhoods in my city. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Like, what is we doing right here? What is we doing right here? You smart, bro. You smart, bro. Everybody using you. You fuck with cat. Why did you got two? What is we doing? Why did you do that right there? I would have put belt to ass. My little daughter, my son ever do some shit like this, I'm gonna put belt to your ass. Yeah, going upstairs, give me your tablet, give me your phone, cut the TV off. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Your ass better rewrite that and it better be right, or I'm gonna put belt to your ass again. Put belt to your ass again. I'm gonna put belt to your ass. Guaranteed, man. These are the dudes trying to talk big. These are the rappers that your kids is listening to. These are the rappers that manipulated my generation and fooled us. So now that it's grown man business, and now that I'm on big dog shit, I'm not gonna let none of this slide, homie. Your ass need to go back to school. You need to figure something out, man. You can do this shit off YouTube. You can get a YouTube tutorial, how to write a proper email, how to write a proper paragraph, and YouTube will show you. Somebody on YouTube got a video, I guarantee it, if you look it up, to show you how to write a proper paragraph, nigga, and you need to get on that. You need to do that. Salute, I am Aboriginal, man. We just chopping it up, man. Your boy Hurricane Chris out of pocket this morning. This nigga woke up on his baby mama side of the bed. He woke up on a bitter baby mama side. He sound like a bitter baby mama. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta check these things. I don't care where you today. I am Aboriginal is a beautiful day because Grown Man Business TV. The Grown Man Business TV from Norfolk, Virginia. I'm siding with a New Yorker. Grown Man, I am Aboriginal. Listen, man, today is a good day because I, Grown Man Business TV, am on the side of a New Yorker. I'm riding with 50 on this. Your ass is out of pocket. You ain't got no problem with all those white people that been buying up land in Louisiana all these years, taking advantage of the low taxes, taking advantage of the high poverty areas that y'all live in. When you was in Shreveport, Louisiana, and you was making all that money, did you buy up 50 acres of land? Did you create a YMCA? Did you put a community center? Did you put a content creating center? Did you put a Vector 90 like Nipsey Hussle? I mean, you ain't did none of that shit. But as soon as a black man, and being as though he is from New York, he's from New York, and we all understand that the New Yorkers come to Virginia, they come down in all these different southern states, and they take advantage of our landscape and our land and low property taxes. But as soon as a nigga come down and get to talking and get to walking and he want to spend his money the way the white man spend his money, now you got something to say about it. You got to know something. Dropping all this game got my beard turning white. Did y'all notice that? I've been doing my live streams for the last few days, and I've been looking at myself through the low, and I've been saying right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Got a nigga looking like Santa Claus. And I've been asking myself, what's going on? And the downloads told me it's more wisdom. We overloading you with downloads and wisdom, grown man business TV. It's so much download and wisdom coming down to you that your beard is turning white, nigga. Look at this shit. Human Nature Salute. Oh, he did. I gotta check that out. Hopefully the live's still up. Haas, he take his lives down. I got, hit me with a timestamp in the comment section, man. Human Nature 1117. Salute. You already know what it is. I'll be seeing you around. Make sure you hit me with a timestamp of when Haas was shouting the kid out, so I could go ahead and get that and screenshot that. Salute to Haas. I rock with Haas, man. We ain't playing. We ain't straddling no fences over here. I don't straddle no fences. I fuck with Haas because that's a whole nother live stream. But yeah, man, I was considering dying this shit. I said, you know what? It's getting something going on, man. I ain't never had my shit turn like this, man. My shit turning gray, nigga. But the downloads told me, oh, don't dye it. Keep it 100. If it's gonna be a white beard, then you know what? Ho, 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 nigga. It's Santa Claus. I got gifts of knowledge. I got gifts of downloads for all you. Man, listen, man. But it came to my brain just recently because that's what I feel like what I'm doing with Hurricane Chris. I'm schooling this nigga. If you see this or not, Hurricane, I had to school you, and I just felt like 2 or 3 more gray hairs in my beard just popped out having to give you this game. Shit getting out of pocket. Oh, it's getting real. Nigga, beard turning white, cocaine white. That's how the product looks straight off the brick into the bottles, homie. So when it's straight off the brick into the bottles, oh, it's white. Yeah. Human Nature 1117. Make sure you put that timestamp for me. Find that for me. I be tapped in the Haas. I catch him when I catch him. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Hassan Campbell for exposing Bambaataa, for exposing the down low community, the DL society in New York City, which is the biggest DL society in all of America. Let me digress. Because right now, I'm agreeing with a New Yorker. Right now, I'm giving a New York nigga his props. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to stay on this energy right here. I want to stay right here. 50 Cent, salute to you, homie. You know, that G-Unit studio is the same thing that Tyler Perry did with the Tyler Perry studios out there in Atlanta. The only difference between Tyler Perry and 50 Cent is that 50 Cent ain't wearing no dresses, homie. 50 Cent is a real nigga that got rich, that got wealthy. 50 Cent is a nigga who's not gonna party with Diddy. He's not gonna drink the Diddy juice. So, Hurricane Chris, you need to redact everything you just said. You need to redact and you need to retract everything. Because one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. If it was Diddy or if it was any of these other celebrity puppets, your ass would be at a Diddy party drinking Diddy juice before you get any bit of money. Before you get called for a show, and before you think you're going to speak out, before you think you're going to do any of that, your ass would have been at that all-white party. Your ass would have been over there, yeah. So you need to be thankful a nigga like 50 Cent came down there and did what he did. Huh? You heard me? You might want to be thankful that New Yorker, that particular, because it could have been Diddy. He from New York too. It could have been Africa Bambaataa that came on down there, or he from New York too. Huh? What you would have wanted to do with that? Russell Simmons, he from New York. He could have came down there and got it cracking and yeah. Yeah, gave you that kid, gave you what you're asking for. Since your ass acting like a baby mama, they don't mind treating you like a baby mama. Since you're pocket watching like a baby mama, I'm sure Diddy, Russell Simmons, Africa Bambaataa, they wouldn't mind treating you real good. The people around you. You don't know who the hell 50, you can't even write a proper, you don't know who the hell 50 Cent got around them, boy. Yeah. You done already talked yourself. These young niggas, I'm telling you something, man. It's pros and cons to everything. And one of the cons with this social media, with these telephones, with these smartphones, with these cameras, is that a lot of these weak ass men, they jump out the window too fast. They see something, they think the first thing they need to do is cut the camera on and talk. They don't think about it. They don't use grown man energy. They don't sit and, get their emotion. Because as men, we allowed to be emotional. We're not allowed to feel emotions and have feelings and be in our feelings. But you do that on your own time. Before you present yourself to the world, before you present yourself to a woman, to your children, to anybody, you get your emotions and your feelings intact. You get that squared away on your own, and then you step out, then you cut the camera on, then you give your information and your knowledge or whatever, your rebuttal or whatever it's gonna be. Salute to the chat, man. It's a lot of 50-year-old YouTubers acting like young life. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's nasty work too. It's nasty work watching a lot of these dudes that's supposed to have game for us, supposed to have some knowledge for us, showing who they really are and what they really are. You feel me? Everybody's not grown. Everybody's not a man. Some men are males. Everybody's not a man. Some are just males. And when we can separate the two, we can definitely do that. Yeah, ABK shop, exactly. Nigga, you gotta understand something, man. It'll sound like hate, when you get to talking about the migration of New York niggas all the way down south. Like, again, you never see Virginia. I've never heard a dude from Virginia say, man, I'm packing my bags up and I'm moving to New York City. Yes, I can't wait to move to New York City. It's so much opportunity. It's so much money that I'm going to make up there in New York City. I've never heard nobody say that in the South. But you always hear people from up north talking about moving down south. So that's where a conflict of interest come in at with a nigga like me, right? Because when you tell me New York is 9 million people in New York, it's a lot of money in New York, and New York got the big cities, the big bright lights, and the city of dreams, and all of this shit, the question that I ask is, why are y'all leaving New York City then? Why would y'all leave? Why wouldn't 50 Cent build that same building in his area, where in his state? Because the money is down south, homie. If you all the money is, all the paper is down south. All the paper is where we at. And I'm not just talking about liquid paper. I'm not just talking about dollar bills. I'm talking about in equity. I'm talking about in land. I'm talking about in money. I'm talking about in resources. I'm talking about all that shit. All of it. We have monopolized this shit. And I would appreciate if New York niggas would just say that. See, that's where a lot of the conflict come in at sometimes. Because a New York nigga would just be like, a New York nigga will be down south, right? He will be in the South. He will be in Virginia, in Atlanta, in wherever, right? And I still be like, well, in New York, we could do this. But y'all can't get no money in New York because that's why y'all down here. So what I want to hear a New York dude say, yo, the money is down south. That's why we moved down here. The property taxes is lower. Property in a whole is lower. I'm able to get my money. I'm able to get a liquor license. I'm able to do all this shit that I can't do in New York City without the LAPD. But you will never hear a New York dude say that. So It's always like a conflict. So I understood that in the beginning of the video. I understand where Hurricane Chris is coming from. He just emotional. And when you emotional, you talk like a baby mama, nigga. But he ain't wrong about y'all come down to the South and y'all take advantage of it. Harlem Legend live down South. Salute the Harlem Legend. China Brim, he don't live in New York City. He live down South. Salute to China Brim. All the New Yorkers is living in the South, nigga. And the New Yorkers that you see living in New York, these niggas is struggling. They not living good. Look at Zippy with the drippy, respectfully. Is it some people in New York getting some money? Sure. Niggas is getting money everywhere. But the majority of New Yorkers are in the South. They still want to represent New York. Choke No Joke lives in Atlanta. Hocus 4/5. Hocus, y'all know Hocus, right? Everybody know Hocus from the Bronx. That nigga live in Atlanta. Zip with the drip said his whole neighborhood is in Atlanta. 50 Cent is in Shreveport, Louisiana. What the fuck would a 50 Cent be in Shreveport? Texas is full of New Yorkers. Texas, I got a homie from Brooklyn that live in Texas right now. Got a big ass house in Texas. And he from Brooklyn. He from East New York. My nigga Marshall. He from East New York. This nigga got a Range Rover. He got a Benz truck. And he got a nice ass house out there in Texas. Why he ain't do that in New York City though? Because the money ain't in New York City. That shit all a gimmick, homie. Yeah, Noriega, he in Miami. Fat Joe, he in Miami. I mean, I really, so instead of acting like New York is New York, niggas, show some respect to the South. When you talking to a dude from the South, say, yo, man, I had to leave New York. The money down here, homie. My uncle is from Brooklyn. He in Atlanta. He got one of the biggest nightclubs it's called Sweets Lounge. That's my uncle. That nigga own one of the biggest nightclubs in Atlanta. Top number 1 or 2 in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta. He from Brooklyn, New York. This nigga always got a Yankee hat on and Timberlands on. Sweets Lounge, rooftop. It's the only rooftop lounge in downtown Atlanta. Those my family, my bloodline. You think niggas is just coming down south because they want to be down south? If they could get that same money in Chicago or New York, they would do that. They want to be home. They love their state, but ain't no money in it. So, that's where that come in. That's why a lot of niggas be, oh, grown man business TV be hating on New York. I ain't hating on New York, but I'm going to make y'all see what it is for real. I ain't going to let you come down with your Jordans that you got from Canal Street and make me think that it's a New York thing. These Jordans, them shits ain't even real. Y'all been them Asians they've been making fake Jordans for y'all since the early 80s, nigga. We ain't have nowhere to get fake Jordans. We had to buy the real Jordans from the East Bay magazine or Foot Locker. I ain't gonna let you come down and talk that New York shit to me, and then I could well, what you doing down here then, nigga? If New York's so good. They got 24-hour bodegas and subways, nigga, because now we know them subways nasty as hell. See, back in the day, we ain't have cell phones. Now we know them subways dirty as hell. Y'all got a rat infestation problem. Y'all got rats the size of goddamn possums. You understand? We got possums. Y'all got rats the size of possums. So instead of coming down and acting like it's no, it ain't a New York thing. It's a down south thing. Salute to China Brim. That's my dog. Salute to Harlem Legend. Them niggas live in the South. Them niggas don't live up north. Skiing team. That nigga in Ohio somewhere. Yo, man. These niggas is all everywhere except New York City. Is what it is. It'll be what it's gonna be. But when it come to what Hurricane Chris was saying, I gotta agree with 50. Like, come on, homie. Simmer down. Relax. You doing too much. And you talking too crazy. Yo, them shits is not cats. Those is rats, homie. Salute. I gotta keep it real with you. Them shits is rats. I seen a rat in the subway, son. Yo, uh, 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 damn, what's the rapper name? Cameron. Cameron is in Miami. He said he will never move back to New York because of the rat infestation problem. He said it's too many rats. He been living with rats his whole life. He ain't never doing it again. Kai Cenat, big ass houses in Marietta, Georgia, right outside Atlanta. French Montana. That nigga live in Vegas and Miami. Yeah, man, it is. You know, I had with the charges I got, EBK, I had to do my 5 years probation in New York, in Kings County, Brooklyn, New York. I did my probation there. Yeah, you right. That probation shit. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna be real honest about that, right? I had a chance to transfer my probation to Virginia. And when I went to the probation office in Norfolk, that shit was way more strict. Them niggas was tripping. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll just come back. Because I only was seeing my probation officer once a month. And I would take the Chinatown bus up to New York City. I would go to the probation officer. They were so overflowed with like probation people, like people that was on probation, that I didn't even normally have to see my probation officer. I would go in there. They had a eye scanner thing where I would like look into it. Shit, it scan my eye, it'll scan my hand. And sometimes I would have to take a piss test, and sometimes I would. Most of the time I didn't. And after it scanned my eye, scanned my hand, I was out of there. In Virginia, it was like I had to sit down with this white guy. This nigga was mean as hell. He was like trying to throw your ass in jail. So I kept my probation in New York and finished my 5 years out in New York. Yeah, hey, I am Aboriginal. That shit was funny. You see that video? Cam was not playing, son. That nigga was on that yacht out there in Miami. He was like, man, I ain't going back to New York. Why we can't be honest? You know what I'm saying? Instead of him acting like New York is this, he was like, man, I'm done with New York City. And Cam is real official New York City. He was like, I'm done with that shit. The money down south, homie. Noriega don't shoot drink champs in New York City. G-Unit Studios ain't in New York City. So Southern niggas don't be hating on New Yorkers, but we just be wanting our respect, nigga, and y'all gonna show that respect. You got to. Cause y'all down here with us. That's why I used to fight y'all. I used to fight y'all in the summertime. I used to fight New York. We'll be down there, everything good. Oh, yo, this is the dude Reem. His name Reem. What's up, Reem? Oh yeah, man. His auntie live out here in the projects with us, so he gonna be out here for the summertime. Okay, nice to meet you, Reem. You play basketball? Let's play basketball. Now Reem down here in Virginia, he playing basketball with us. You know, we out Park Place and shit. We out Huntersville. He playing basketball with us. After about 2 weeks of Reem talking about the bodegas and this ain't New York and, New York is better because it's this and that, I was always the one like, we gonna fight, nigga. Because this ain't New York. This is Virginia, Reem. And then we end up fighting. You want to hear that shit, nigga? Why you ain't spend your summers in New York then, nigga? Because it's nasty. Your people send your ass down here, nigga. It's Virginia, boy. It's the South, nigga. Respect this shit. So it ain't no hate, but I'm standing for the South. So nigga be like, oh, you hating on New York. No, I ain't hating on New York. I rock with New York. I agree with 50 Cent this morning. This morning, I agree with 50 Cent. You're right. That's dead wrong with what homie was talking about. And he can't even write a proper goddamn paragraph. The nigga ain't use a sentence in a whole fuck. I can't make this shit up, son. This nigga didn't use one period, one quotation mark, one comma. This nigga ain't motherfucking use no abbreviations in the motherfucking shit. You got the motherfucking, you ain't got the motherfucking right to speak on nothing about what nobody doing, son. You shouldn't never, nigga. Where's the period at? Look at this shit. Look at this shit, man. Where is the period at? This nigga is crazy, yo. Hurricane Chris, man. You's a wild nigga, man, for that, man. This nigga ain't got, look at this shit. It's a bunch of words. This shit is crazy, like a collage, bro. You should be ashamed of yourself for writing that shit like that. Big salute to the chat, man. Yeah, you already know. Hey, listen, man. Make sure y'all like the videos and stuff. It's getting us back in the algorithm. I'm going swimming in a few minutes. I'm about to go swimming. You already know where we at. We at the big house. You already know we at the big house. You know what I'm saying? I always like to show off the pool, man. It's my pride and joy. I love this motherfucker. Woo, that water feel good too. Woo! Shit, yeah, I'm getting in there. I'm a big ass kid. I'm getting in there, boss. I'm getting in there. Yeah, at ABK, yeah. Reem had the Nike headband. Reem had the motherfucking Halloween, the Halloween Jordans, the Halloween Jordan 11s that we ain't never seen before. And we used to be like, damn, and he'd be like, yeah, that's a New York thing, son. You know what I'm saying? We got these in New York. I'm like, yo, nigga, we ain't never, you can't get those out the East Bay? You can't get, nah, son, this a New York thing. You know what I'm saying? These Jordans is in New York. The whole goddamn time, he got them shits off of Canal Street. He got them shits right off of Canal Street for $28. And he down south talking about he making us feel bad because we can't find him. Like he the motherfucking man. And them Jordans ain't even real Jordans and we ain't know it. Yeah, son, this is New York. You know what I mean? We our bodega stay open 24 hours. Well, the corner store closed at 9 o'clock, man. What you want to do? Yeah, man, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? We ain't even had to wait for your mom because your mom could have took us to the pool. But in New York, we would have just got on the subway. You know what I'm saying? Like, homie, we ride bikes out here. My mom ain't taking us to the pool, nigga. Do your auntie got a bike for you or not? Or you gonna have to steal a bike, Reem? Reem. What we doing? Y'all still about? Yeah, we all got, but like, there's 14 bikes out here, Reem. We ain't. Yeah, this is back in the day. Reem, we riding bikes. Is you coming to the pool with us or not? Or you coming to the beach? We riding the bikes to the beach, Reem. What you doing? Yo, son, I'm just saying, B, you know what I mean? We would have had to go to the subway where I was from and go to the community pool over there in the Bronx, Bronx River. You know what I mean? You talking about the Bronx River? No, nigga. Talking about Ocean View, Norfolk, Virginia. We riding our bike to Ocean View, Norfolk, Virginia, Reem. After about 2 weeks of that, I was the one, Reem. Yo, son, yo, so why you throw the basketball at me? Nigga, put your fucking hands up, nigga. Put your hands up. What you mean? So, yo, son, that's what it is? They used to, New York niggas used to have that weird little bop like this. Yo, what we doing, son? What we doing? Yeah, we about to fight, nigga. Every summer, niggas know, yo, E gonna start a fight. Don't tell E to, nah, yo, E ain't up there? Okay, cool, because it been about 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm E. Lil E with the waves. You know Lil E out there in Norfolk, Virginia with the waves? Granby High School? Yeah, First View, salute, EBK. You already know what it is, nigga. Yeah, nigga, we riding the Ocean View, Norfolk. We going to the beach, homie. We don't got no subways down here. After about 2 weeks of that shit, that's how I was coming at. Yo, hey, Reem, listen, Reem, we ain't got no subways down here, homie. All right? We told you last week to get a goddamn bike from your auntie. Kmart, go to Sears. We got bikes in Kmart. $80. You can get a bike, son. Yo, son, I mean, you know what I mean? I ain't know what's it called again? It's called Kmart, right? Somewhere I'm from in New York, you know what I'm saying? We go to Queens Boulevard, we go to Jamaican Avenue, you know what I'm saying, to the Galleria, and that's where we get up. Nigga, we don't got that down here. We got a Kmart. All right, Reem? 2.5 weeks of that, nigga. Reem done came to his grandma's house, his auntie house, scuffed up, dusty ass jeans and shit, all dusty, nigga. We been rumbling all over the court. Yeah, get popping down south like that. Yeah, Military Circle Mall. Yeah, Reem. Get your... Yeah, son, yo, my auntie got me a bike, you know what I mean? I came home last week and I had a black eye, you know what I mean? My auntie was looking like, and I told her I needed a bike, you know what I mean? So I got a bike. Okay, Reem, good job, nigga. We told you, you got a bike, you can ride with us. But guess what, though? Guess what? Once we all got on those bikes, all 15 of us, And we rode that bike from Merrimack Landing all the way to First View, all the way to the cage. Now Reem with us. Now this New York nigga is with us. We at the cage, we playing basketball. Shit get popping. Somebody like, yo, who is this nigga, man? Da-da-da-da-da. Nigga, he with us. Y'all ain't gonna put your hands on him. Y'all ain't about to do none of that. Reem riding back to the neighborhood with us. He coming back with us, nigga. And we'll all get, it'll be a brawl out here if you play. You understand? Now, I just fought Reem yesterday. Now I'm telling some other niggas you ain't gonna touch Reem. He with us. And guess what? The next summer, Reem come back down. Yo, what up? We a year older. We starting to smoke a little weed. Yo, in New York, son. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We don't got no weed like this, E. You know what I mean? We got purple haze. Nigga, what? Nigga, purple haze? Nigga, hey, man, shut the fuck. We don't know what you talking about, nigga. Hey, roll that shit. Yo, son, I'm telling you, son, we got purple haze and dro, B. Hey, nigga, put your hands up, Reem. What y'all niggas? Yo, E and Ray, them niggas fighting, son. Yeah, we don't know what the fuck. Next thing you know, a couple months later, now we got purple haze and dro. Nigga, dro down here. Oh shit, that's what Reem was talking about. Yeah, that's what. Yo, this shit fire. Next summer, Reem come down again. That's how it was with the New York niggas, the young niggas. We gonna fight and then we gonna be friends, but you gonna fight to get in with us. And I'm gonna fight you, nigga. Salute to my New Yorkers. Yeah, I mean, nigga Ray be like, yo, son's Dro now. We got Dro, son. Telling you, son's called Dro. It's called hydroponics, you know what I mean? Shit is grown underwater. It's like, what? Man, hey, yo, man, get that shit. You heard this, man. Get that shit out of here, Reem. Yo, I'm telling you, son, you know what I mean, son? Worth the biz, B. Worth the biz, B, you know what I mean? Is what it is, son. Yeah, son, gets a West Bay. Nigga, what? You talking that shit? EBK salute, homie. EBK shop. Nigga, y'all make sure you go subscribe to EBK, man. Real Norfolk talk, what we talking right here. Yeah, Browns, nigga. Yo, Browns. I was there when that shit, I was there in the beginning. I lived in Merrimack when Browns first, that shit was like an arcade. It was half an arcade. Then it caught on fire, and then they rebuilt it. Potato logs, yo, bro. When I was young, you get 12 potato logs for $1. I remember that shit. I remember in Norfolk in Browns, you go in there with $1, you get 11, you get 12 potato logs, nigga, big ass potatoes for $1 for 4 quarters. That's crazy. Yeah, you talking that, Greg, Sean, Lucky. Yeah, you talking that talk. Yeah, you talking that talk, my G. Yeah, Gates of West Bay. That used to be called Bay Shores. That shit was named Bay Shores. Popular Hall bus stop. Yeah, Newport. Yeah, boy, we used to get it cracking, and that's how I got connected in New York. Cause Reem and all them type of niggas that's up in New York, and we all grown now. They remember me. Yo, come to New York, son. Come to the Juve parade. I come up there, I go to the Juve parades, the West Indian Day parade, where all the West Indian bitches be outside, half naked, dancing. Ole bode gata, ole bede wule. Whole street blocked off. I'm in New York doing New York shit. How I know about Jamaica Avenue, the plaza and all that, because they took me there. You know what I'm saying? Took me to the plaza. You could get your fucking gold fronts, or you could buy some DC Nikes there. I bought 2 pair of DC Nikes, two pair for $80, white on whites. Cause them same New York dudes that used to come down to Virginia that I used to fight all the time, they love me, nigga. Word. Yeah, Ingram's Flea Market. Yeah, Little Creek. I moved from, look, EBK, I moved from Merrimack Landing to East Little Creek Road, Fort Worth and Ashland, Southern Shopping Center, over there by Finnis Street and all that, where Pusha T shot that video at. Then that's when I went to Granby. See, when I was in Merrimack, I went to Northside Middle for my 6th grade year. I went to Northside Middle, and then we moved to Little Creek Road, Fort Worth, Finnis Street, Ashland, East Little Creek Road, and then I went to Lafayette, Winona, my 7th and 8th grade year. Went to Lafayette, Winona. You feel what I'm saying? I went to Northside for 1 year, loved it. Ended up going to Lafayette, Winona, where the hood was at. That shit was dangerous. Lafayette, Winona was dangerous. Then my 9th grade year, I went to Granby High School, graduated from Granby High School, right off Granby Street. Yeah, Granby Comets. You already know what time it is, man. Yeah, I'm gonna check you out. I'm about to screenshot you right now. Yeah, Fort Worth, Finnis Street, yeah. White Boy Mitch, yeah, I know exactly who you talking about. I know exactly who you talking about. I know White Boy Mitch. Yeah, hell yeah. Hit the IG loudmouth, man. I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna screenshot you right now. You know, it's a lot of it's always a couple of white boys in the hood, man. Had Tackleberry. He was one of the white boys that was there. My dude Steven Harrell. You feel me? White boy. You always got to cover Dirty Mike. We had a Dirty Mike in the hood. Word to biz. Yeah, so salute, man. Big salute to the chat. Big salute to everybody that's locked in. You already know what to do, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. Hey, listen, man, I'm going to go live in the next hour, probably around like 5:30, because I want to talk about DJ Vlad and Marlon Wayans, man. We're gonna keep it kind of, we're not going to go too far left today, Sunday. I don't want to do too much of the wild content today, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to address the situation with DJ Vlad and Marlon Wayans. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that, man. So listen, man, you already know what time it is. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan, you know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into that Grown Man Bennett. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the bricks into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing. We not dressing nothing up. We're gonna give you this game straight real. Yeah, I'm gonna check out Loudmouth Meds. Loudmouth Meds. I'm gonna definitely check you out. What you got? What you got a dispensary out there, man? You got a dispensary? What you selling in that dispensary, man? CBD or that THC? What you got going, EBK? Oh, you a grower? Okay. Salute. Salute. It's always good to be connected. Yo, chill. You said, bro, Ron was in live with Haas and Helen, bro. Where? I'm about to tap in. Hey, big salute, man. Salute to the chat. I'm about to tap into that. Hey, Corrupt. What channel? Who channel they on? Who channel they on? Haas? They on Hot? Hold on. Big salute to the chat. You already know we tapped in. You feel me? Word to biz. Salute to my nigga Reeve. Nigga Reeve, you said, yo, son. Or Harlem? Harlem legend.
I realize you've been around.
Damn, let's see what we got going on. Let's see what my nigga Harlem talking about. Harlem legend, Nina boy. Hold on. Oh shit, they turned up over here too, B. Word. Hey, look, they turned all up. Them niggas is turned up over. They got 1,200 people in the chat. Salute the Harlem Legend, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Harlem Legend. Make sure y'all lock in the Harlem Legend, man. That's the homie right there. Another, like I said, another fellow New Yorker, man, that's in the South somewhere, South North Carolina. I think he in North Carolina. Big salute to the China Brim. You know, he down south. Oh, shit.
John Doe was if she didn't have contact with John Doe. I know who John Doe is. She knows who John Doe is. But B Stinger just let on like he knows something about John Doe and what's going on with this case that's been going on for 3 years. How he know this case been going on for 3 days? Right. Now you planting seeds and you got a nigga brain thinking, my nigga.
How you know what's going on? You talk too much, man.
So you came back up here. You came back up here not to speak on these serious allegations that you
B Stinger left the chat.
that just
Yo, these niggas is wildin', son. Yeah, we get paid every day, man. We get paid every day. Hey, salute on that, Joe the poet. I gotta check your music out, man. I be so fucking busy. I gotta check your music out for sure. Hit me on the DM if you didn't already. I'm gonna check and see. You might be one of the people in the back. I be having so many DMs. I might have to accept it. I'm gonna check and see if you in the DM. You might be in there. Hey, yo, y'all niggas wildin', son. That nigga B Stinger was on the live, son. This is funny as shit.
Disrespecting the Zulu nation is disrespecting me. I'm Zulu. I'm Zulu for life. And I'll straighten that out. This don't have nothing to do with y'all.
You have to lose this nigga. Bear
Man,
Bada
I'm
is the
Zulu.
leader.
He still think he's Zulu Nation.
Bear Bada is the leader of the gang. What the fuck is he talking about?
That's
Bear
how
is the leader of the
That
gang.
nigga said he's yo. Hey yo, homie said he said he's Zulu Nation. That's great. Yo, that nigga Ron is sick, son.
Zulu is out here messing with boys.
Hey, that nigga Ron is a sick man, son.
Hassan is never. That's what.
Hey, we gonna tap in, man. Big salute to the chat, man. We gonna tap in about an hour. So just make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you locked in and get that notification. So big salute to the chat, man. Tap out.